The title of this video should be Cranky Dork Doesn't Understand Shoes.
What's good, guys? I'm Sailboat from Sailboat Sneakers, but you already knew that. That's why you're on this channel. You don't know my homie Foz. Foz and I grew up together. We went to kindergarten together. So we've known each other for like
almost 30 years at this point.
Needless to say, Foz is one of my best friends from growing up, and he is here today to help out with this beater box unboxing. Hopefully you guys have already seen the Boston Sneakercon vlog, and if you haven't, then this is kind of part of that sequence. I have a whole bunch of beater boxes that got shipped over to Boston. We're gonna open them before Sneakercon and get them sold all within a 48-hour period. This is officially a Masshole beater box opening.
Yeah, kid.
We're in Boston area, a little bit in the suburbs. We're about to open this box. So the cool part about this is that these guys all have like varying knowledge of sneakers. So Foz, what exactly is your knowledge of sneakers? Do you know anything about sneakers at all?
I wear sneakers.
Which is a very good thing to be doing. I would highly recommend it regularly. Do you know anything about like any sort of hype brands, collaborations, anything whatsoever?
I've been wearing Brooks for the past 4 years or so because my feet and my ass hurt.
So he's wearing Brooks to help his feet and his ass. Good move, because Brooks are very supportive. We're about to open what's known as a Sole Supremacy beater box. Sole Supremacy beater boxes are sold out of the Bay Area of California, where Sole Supremacy shop is located. Every single week there are about 30 to 40 mystery boxes that drop, and there are about 100 to 150 members. It is a closed membership, so unfortunately you're not able to get into this program. The membership only opens up maybe once a year maximum. The boxes that we're about to open are not padded in any sort of fashion, but the way that Sole Supremacy values their shoes allows them to sell used sneakers for a much better margin than most people would. There's a really good opportunity if we want to put the time and effort into cleaning these shoes and documenting them appropriately that we'll be able to make some money off of them. So Foz, here's your goal. You are trying to identify the cost of each sneaker based off of the current market value, whether it's worn, new, sizes, etc. This is actually a social experiment, if you will, so that you guys who are watching this video can see how people that don't really follow the sneaker industry value sneakers. I don't care how right or wrong you are, just answer honestly. That's all I ask. As we go through, we'll talk about the specific costs and we'll take guesses as to the overall cost of the box and potential profit on the box. Now obviously I know how much I spent on the 6 boxes, but I don't know how much this specific box costs, so I'm actually going to be guessing as we go through. Do you understand the task being asked of you?
I do. I'm not going to be good at it, but I understand.
Have you ever seen any of the videos that I made on this
I
box
have,
before?
yeah.
Okay, so he knows a little bit about what's coming up. First pair in the box, this is what we like to call loosies. They got no box to them. It's a pair of Jordan 13s. This is, I want to say the playoff 13s, and they're definitely worn condition. These are from 2010, so it's an 11-year-old sneaker, and there's definitely some schmutz on there, to say the least. Foz, what's your impression of these?
Well, first thing I noticed was the dog shit on the bottom. So there's that. There's this bulby thing here that there's something in there, but I don't know what it is. I'm aware of Jordans. They do need some tender loving care.
It's a pretty solid shoe. It's a pretty popular shoe. You can tell that there's a little bit of separation happening at the toe cap. Lateral side of the shoe too, so these things will definitely have to be worn with caution and probably need a proper re-glue to bring them back to their former glory. Size 11, no box. What kind of value would you place on these if you had to guess?
12 bucks.
12 bucks. Starting off on a banger of a pair. $12 is the guess. Moving on to our next pair. We got some New Balances. Size.
Oh, it's right down the friggin' pipe, kid.
These are a size 9.5. I actually don't know what these are. These are kind of fire though.
Okay, so first, there's no laces.
Got them.
Never mind.
There's an Amoeba music keychain in here. I don't know much about these ones specifically, but I know that there's been a couple of collaborations on this specific model recently that have done very, very well in the aftermarket. Nice suede though, holy shit. New Balance is very known for using good materials.
Would you say these have been retread?
Kind of junction of the midsole to the upper There's some glue issues. You can see the yellowing right there, that's all glue. I think that this is probably just like age-related defects or maybe just manufacturing defects is my guess, but I think that the shoe itself is brand new. You can see on the back it says Peace. What's it say on yours? Peace of Music. Okay, so these are definitely some sort of collaboration with Amoeba, which, if you guys don't know, it is an amazing record store. They have a bunch of locations over on the West Coast. Foz, what would you put on value for these?
78,000.
78,000
dollars.
Some New Balance 992s, collaboration with Amoeba Music. 78,000 is the guess. It's going to be a very profitable box to say the
Hope
least.
so.
We have a Nike box, size 11.5. LeBron JE Icon Quick Strike. Vastly underrated sneaker, if you ask me. Wow, damn, I thought they were dead stock, but they've actually been worn a little bit. No dog glue on these ones.
No, these I actually like. These are pretty cool.
This is actually a really clean shoe. Might be a little funky for some people because it does have this kind of semi-translucent mesh on the top. It's a cool shoe though.
These are actually pretty cool, yeah.
The lining is nice too. I feel like the quality, like the craftsmanship on this shoe is actually pretty solid, especially in comparison to a lot of quality that Nike puts out. Like look at that, the material on the sock liner there is actually super nice leather.
Whoa.
It's very plush. It's a good shoe. I can't believe this shoe did not do that well as far as sales were concerned. Like this was sitting on shelves and actually hit like Marshalls and TJ Maxx and stuff. Size 11.5. Very, very minor wear. Like this will be a super easy clean. How much?
All right, I'll go with an actual. I'm gonna go 350 bucks.
Okay. So we're 3 pairs down. Another 5 pairs left to go. So 8
boy.
pairs in this box. We're doing okay so far. Yeezy 350 box, size 10.5. Ooh. These are Yeezy 350 creams or triple whites. These re-released like 2 or 3 times, and it's insanely simple. It's a white on white Yeezy. Obviously the bottoms yellow with time and with wear, especially if you're wearing them on pretty nasty surfaces, they're gonna get yellow a lot more quickly. They've been very lightly worn, minimal wear to the tread. Say Yeezy 350, very basic colorway. What the fuck else is new? You know Kanye, he recently legally changed his name to Ye.
I'm aware of Kanye.
Some might say a rather influential
I'm aware of
musician.
the reach of his music.
What do you think of his fashion style?
Dude, I don't know. The heel part, like this is like for like soccer, like if you have to boot the ball like on defense, like this is like reverse club foot. Dude, I have no idea.
It's so weird. They're weird. They're very weird, especially if you've never like worn them or seen them.
I don't even think I've seen these.
What? Where have you been?
I count lights for a living. What do I do with?
He's never been to a city, guys. Sorry.
So Foz, if you had to take a guess as to the cost of these shoes, what would you say?
Because I've heard you talk about these before, I said I'm gonna go 500.
$500. 4 pairs down, 4 pairs left to go. Let's find out what we got at the bottom of the box. Typically as we go down it gets better, but who knows? Size 9, Nike Air Force One.
Oh, I know, big stomping in my Air Force Ones. That I do know.
There we go, Nelly.
Oh, look at that.
These are Air Force One highs, I'll tell you that much. These look like they're dead stock. I'm gonna go ahead and say they are. But it's like just a straight up metallic gold. Gum bottom that's a little bit more verging on gold. White midsole, it's just like a basic Air Force One high minus the color. Yeah, these are funky, huh? Dead stock though, so that makes it a little bit of an easier sale because dead stock shoes tend to sell a little bit more quickly. Would you wear this, Foz?
I would not.
I had a feeling. Something told me that you probably wouldn't. What do you think cost-wise?
I'm gonna go with $12,000 because this is obviously actual gold. In a market like today, you want to invest in precious metals. So I'm assuming that at worst you can melt this down and recoup your investment.
If we make the money that Foz thinks we're gonna make in this box, we're gonna make nearly $100,000 on this box. 3 more pairs. Let's get them going. Air Jordan 12, size 8, 2011 release. So a little bit of an older release, 10 years at this point in time. And these are the playoffs, I want to say, something like that. Pretty basic colorway, black, white, a couple hits of red and silver here and there. Pretty lightly worn, especially for a 10-year-old shoe. You might expect it to be a little bit more beat up than this one is. Baz, what do you think?
Well, there's a couple things. So it says quality inspired by the greatest player ever. No argument there. Jumpman, which isn't that a video game?
The Jordan logo is considered the Jumpman
Oh.
when he did his famous free throw line.
It says 2-3 on the tongue, and 2 is spelled, but 3 isn't. There's got to be some hidden meaning behind that. Well, I was gonna go with $23.
$23. Okay. All right, 2 more boxes left to go. Size 6.5. Jordan 11 Retro.
These won't even fit my wife.
Face box, which means it's an older shoe. Oh, we got some Jordan Breds. Oh man, this is like one of the most popular Jordan 11 models of all time. These are from 2001. Motherfucker, these are dead stock. Damn, these things are fucking dead stock. Holy shit. So now I have a pair of dead stock 2001 Jordan 11 Breds, and I also have a pair of 1996 OG Breds in dead stock condition. So I'm stacking up the Breds in dead stock condition from every single year. So if you got Breds that are dead stock, send them my way. I'm just gonna complete the collection now that I'm on my way there. These are fucking clean, man. These are really nice. What's your thought on them? It's not. These are a polarizing shoe. I'll say that much.
This is like carbon fiber. Like that's not moving at all. So that's kind of neat. I can't even read this. It's like JJ Sigma Q Sigma DZ and then joke dose. I'm serious.
You gotta read it from this direction. JUMPMAN. What do you think cost wise?
I'm 1,400. I don't know.
1,400. Again, very profitable box.
I hope so.
Last pair.
Ooh.
Another pair of size 6.5 Jordan 11
That
Retros.
actually freaked me out.
Face box. Wow, holy motherfucker. Are you kidding me? These are dead stock too. Holy shit, this is a pair of Space Jams. And this is actually inspired by the film Space Jam.
I am aware of Space Jam. I'm more than aware of Space Jam.
These are from 2000 and these are dead stock. Holy smokes, what is going on? This is a crazy way to end this box. I'll tell you this much, if this shit doesn't sell, it's going into the retro collection, the vintage display, the museum, if you will. But man, this is a cool shoe to get. Got a couple of big ones at the end of the box here. What are your thoughts, Foz?
48 million pesos.
Somebody want to run that?
We can go with lira, which is the defunct Italian currency.
48 million Mexican pesos is $2.3 million.
I'll go with that.
$2.3 million is the
23. Dude, it has to be. Oh, what's this?
Oh, it's got the card. That's the OG card that used to come with the older Jordans. It used to come with a card that shows you all of the Jordans up to whatever model it is.
That's pretty cool. Is that original to the shoe when they came out?
Yeah. They
So-
these do not release with the shoes anymore.
Do you normally find those in the boxes, or?
Sometimes. It's a nice little gift when you do get them in a box. So, if we were to add together what your guess was.
Just go with 23 million because the rest of it is just rounding error at that point.
We come to a grand total of $23,093,275 if Foz is correct.
And then there's 5 more boxes. Like, why do we not have armed security outside right now?
So Foz, if you had to take a guess, what did I actually spend on this box?
Oh man,
Just take a guess. I'm just curious what you think this might be worth.
I mean, a real guess. The first thing that popped in my head was $700.
$700. Okay.
That's a hell of a margin. Coming out way ahead.
So the guess on the cost of this box is $700, which I think is a pretty respectable guess. Fast. Appreciate you, homie.
Thank you. That was fun.
Yeah. I think you did pretty solid, minus the 23 million guess. That was a little bit off. I think we're probably closer to the $90,000 range with this one. Good ROI though, for sure.